Alright, tool groupies, one of the reasons why I love shopping at my brick and mortar local small business is because they will stock things that these big box stores simply don't stock, such as this 23-piece Proflex impact rated ratcheting T-handle set from Klein tools. What you're looking at is Klein Tools model number 33804. This is made in Taiwan and it's designed specifically to interchange with the Klein Connect and Mod Box system. It'll only cost you about 50 bucks compared to brands like PB Swiss and Wera Tools on the high end or DeWalt and Gear Inch on the low end. I think Klein hits the sweet spot between pro grade and fair price. Now this is a compact Mod Box ready storage case with a clear lid. It's got a heat stamped ruler on the rear with a spring loaded latch on the front. It's a nice layout, everything's secured and organized inside the case. Got the T-handle on the top center, the extra long hex bit wrenches on the bottom. All of them are stored inside of a storage rack, so you can easily raise up the bits, pick out which one you want, and fold it back down inside there. Now, altogether, there's 5 empty slots inside that bit storage rack for extra storage, so you can customize them where you want to inside the rack. The tall bits are about 6 inches long, the small ones are 4 inches long, the magnetic bit adapter is about 4.9 inches. All of the standard side bits are stored in the top corners of the case. I'd say the 4-inch bits would have to remain right here in the center due to the positioning of the T-handle inside the case, but all of those 6-inch bits could easily fit on the left-hand side of the rack, and that leaves you 5 empty slots on the right to add what you wanted to. We've got 6 6-inch long shanks total. 3 of them are a round body with a hex head. The die stamp sizes are on the 1/4-inch hex. The round shank sizes are H8 or 5/16 for one of these, 3/8 and 1/2 inch for the other. The others have hex-shaped shanks all the way through to the tip with die stamped indicators in the center of the body. The sizes on those are 5, 6, and 1/4 inch. Now the 4-inch bits are 3/32, 1/4 inch, 5/32, and 4 millimeter are on one bit. Then we have 3/16, 3, and 2.5 millimeter. That's going to cover all the sizes that you get between the 4 and 6-inch shanks. Now, I will say that the bits are a little bit rough getting in and out of this storage rack, so make sure the flats are lined up on these before you insert them, and they should come in and out a little bit easier. The bit adapter itself has laser engraved identifiers on it, a strong magnetic insert to hold the bit, plus there's some machined rings all along the shank body itself. And it's designed that way so you'll actually be able to use this bit adapter with the Klein Connect system inside other drivers. Any of the Klein Connect screwdrivers that have the quick release collar that'll allow you to adjust the length and size of your screwdriver is exactly what this bit extension will work in. Now, there's no doubt the Klein tool has changed the game with their recent tool technology, which is great for every type of tradesman because it does reduce the bulk you need on a job site while maximizing versatility. When you go from carrying 30 to 40 different tools to 10 or 15 tools that does the job of 50 or 60 tools, it simply becomes a smart investment for efficiency. On the top sides of the case, we got 9/4 inch traditional bit. There's 2 Robertson S2 squares to the left and T15, 20, 25, and 30, plus 2 Phillips number 2s and a combination bit on the right. So these are something that electrical service technicians are going to love because it does cover the most common bit types that you'll run across in those situations. Now, of course, you can always customize what bit sizes might suit your needs depending on what kind of job that you have. These are all made from S2 steel torsion bits with a corrosion-resistant black oxide finish. The little orange wrap around each one of these bits lets you know that it's a torsion bit. That means that these are designed to sustain torsion while being used instead of an impact driver. It's what they call Proflex torsion technology. It absorbs the energy from the torsion zone, which is right where that orange wrap is, and it'll help extend the life of the bit and the performance because it reduces the likelihood of the bit breaking. Now, using this T-handle and bit adapter alone is going to accommodate you on multiple jobs, and you have the ability to use these tools in conjunction with other Klein tools. Quite honestly, I wish this system was around 2 decades ago whenever I was working on a ton of industrial machines and equipment, because it would have saved me a ton of time and money. The T-handle itself is designed with a ratcheting mechanism buried deep down inside of it. So you've got a ratchet in the palm of your hand that's going to maximize grip, comfort, and speed depending on how you utilize this tool. Being able to pinch it between your fingers, then cup it in the palm of your hand, allows you to grip that T-handle for speed. And this design is also going to reduce hand fatigue. Unlike other driving tools, the way you grip this ratchet and use it is going to help you do the job better. Your wrist will move twice as fast compared to traditional drivers. Plus, it's going to give you more torque and control over the fastener that you're dealing with. You're not going to have to constantly reposition your hand. You'll be able to apply consistent, steady force without having to constantly remove your hand to reposition it to turn it. I'd much rather turn my arm and wrist than continuously turn my wrist and my finger. Because once you've done this as long as I have, you're going to develop physical pain that don't always go away. And I'm telling you, you really can't beat the speed and positioning that this tool offers. This is a dual molded handle made from TPE polypropylene with a lanyard hole to tether to your wrist. One guy I work with has lost a dozen tools down a chaseway because he didn't have his tools tethered to his wrist. When you're in a 20-story building behind a wall or on top of a machine and you lose your tools, they're probably gone for good. The Klein name is heat stamped into the side of the handle with a flush mount selector switch recessed into the handle head, so you shouldn't have any accidental engagement. The on, off, and lock indicators are on top of the head, so for static torque, you just lock it into the center. Then you could use it like a regular T-handle adapter, or you can flip the switch and go in the direction you want to go in. Now you can choose your hex bit or bit adapter, pick the bit type, insert it into the adapter. The magnetic screw will hold it there. On the bottom of the T-handle, you've got a spring-loaded lock collar that's knurled for grip. Take whatever bit you're going to use, slide it inside that lock collar, and it locks it into place by pushing down on it. Whenever you're ready to exchange it for another one, you pull back on that lock collar and discharge it. I'll let you listen to what the ratcheting feature sounds like. In my opinion, it's a very smooth ratchet. There's no real rough spots or back drag. Features, functionality, and ability to use this tool with other Klein tools makes it well worth the price of $50. Any trades professional would appreciate having this tool. Klein will likely grow and expand the Connect system and offer some different versions of this in the future. I'm not an affiliate and I'm not monetized, but I did pick up 2 of these kits because I'm giving one to my buddy that I work with. But anyhow, if you want to see more updates on this tool, all you gotta do is pop that clutch, subscribe, and follow along on these social media platforms because we will be testing this tool in the trades. So if you have this tool, make sure you comment down below and give us your feedback.